What to do. And we'll just head towards home. Go from there. Oh yeah. A little chilly out. Hasn't quite warmed up yet, but damn, feels good to be back on the frickin' bike. Been waiting for this for months. So, first MotoVlog. Giving it a whirl. First time recording while actually on a bloody bike. A lot more rumble than I remember. I like it. Alrighty, and away we go. Yeah. Oh man, I missed this. No sun yet today. Wish there was a little bit of sun, but god damn. Been a while, baby. Yahoo. Still a little intimidating. I've only had this bike since last July. Only rode it till October. And went away in storage. Still not quite used to the big bike. I'll probably have my sea legs back though by the time I get home. Kinda wishing I had taken out the old Suzuki first, but she rumbling and purring. You can tell they cleaned her up, but I still had a little dust. Must be they did at the end of last week, and then she's been sitting upstairs. But it was really good timing. Walked in to pick her up and they were just bringing her off the elevator. So this is nice. Hoping to see how this camera placement goes. As I said, first time on the new bike and setting up the helmet. I didn't even have the bike to sit on to see how it was. So oh yeah. Burn like nothing. Sweet. As I said, missed this. Rolling and moving. So yeah, it's an 07 Street Glide. Really kind of didn't want to buy one that was brand new. I've only been riding a few years, so dream's always been a Harley, so I bought a Harley. Just didn't want to buy one brand new. Would have been too scared to lay her down. Kind of sucks. Put her away in October, beginning of October, as the weather was changing, and end of October, beginning of November, man, the weather was gorgeous. People were out riding their bikes, wearing shorts and t-shirts. We had about a week or two in February, which were just unbelievable weather. There's been a few opportunities where it would have been nice to have had the bike at home, but just didn't have the room and wanted to have her in temperature stored or temperature controlled storage, so always wanted a Harley, and working an hour from home, working nights. My other bike just wasn't cutting it on the highway. Very, very unsafe. I'm a big guy on a little bike and it just wobbled and very unstable. white knuckle it all the way to work. It was not enjoyable whatsoever. The problem with working nights is the back roads get all the critters in them. A buddy of mine ended up going down in October. Had a deer riding right out in front of him. He was alright, but totaled his bike. Oh man. Yeah. Totaled his bike, and he was alright. Pretty much walked away. Thinks he tore a ligament in his or tendon in his knee. He was hobbling for a few weeks, but that's what happens when you put your foot down. He thought he could save her and put his foot down, and well, for the most part saved it, but hurt his knee pop. Trade-off there, you know. At least he didn't go down and go sliding down the road. That's how he looks at it, at least. Didn't have to go to the hospital for some days and be off work for a few weeks. He just put a knee brace on and did what the old bastard does best. Goes back to work and grunts through it. Picking us up, man, but there's some nasty wind out here. Can't wait for it to get a lot warmer. A little bit warmer, so it'll be worth riding into work. And I know people talk about gear. Right now I am wearing my heavy leather jacket. Like a nice ride in the summer with just the t-shirt and a vest. Always wear gloves, always wear a helmet, always wear jeans and boots. Depending on the weather, sometimes I even put on leather chaps to protect the legs a little bit more, depending on what I'm doing. But go. The one hill I never wanted to be in traffic on. Big Hill, local state park. Downshift and tap the brake brakes, let everybody know behind me that I'm taking it slow. Not a hill you mess with. It's a little bit easier on the bike than a car, but still. Like right here, I've responded many times for cars that have flipped up over that guardrail. And you can just see they're high up, steep hill. See the park over there to the right. One thing if it's warm and don't got cars behind me. I got a car with a van and a trailer, another van behind him. Not fun. But we're coming up the bottom, got one more turn. Then I can shift back up and get back up to speed. Here we go. traffic in front of me, man, I can be hammering these corners just a little bit faster. Just makes the bike a little bit steady. Got a little tire up here, it ain't moving too fast. Running about 5 to 10 under the speed limit. I don't know, man. Going from a Suzuki to this Harley, it's nice. I don't care what some people say, man. There is something about that V, that nasty V twin just shaking between you, below you. Gotta save up a little bit money. Gotta take care of a couple things, man. There's some upgrades I'd like to do to this bike. For the most part, she's pretty much stock. The windshield bags up front are pretty much the only thing I've done, and put a little shorty antenna on the back. Had a long ass whip. Every time I came around the back of the bike, smacked me in the face. Couldn't see the thing. It was like a piece of hair sticking straight up out of the back end of the bike. It sucked. So that had to go. That was the first thing. But as I said, pretty much stock. Want to get some new pipes on here, whether slip-ons or I think just some slip-ons make her sound a little bit better. I'm not gonna ring. Maybe eventually a stage 1 cleaner, or I think if I do the clean, the air intake, and I'll do a full exhaust at that time. Add some horsepower and make her sound good. So welcome to my town. Just cracked the windshield. We're going to see how much difference it makes air-wise. I mean, I'm not moving very fast and don't plan on moving very fast. So nice. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to take her out and see if I can open her up a little bit. I hope this video comes out alright. Video and audio. I know testing it at home, the audio didn't, it was way too sensitive, but we'll see how it sounds when I actually get up here on the bike. Oh man. Probably go home and take care of a few things, and I'm gonna have to go pick up my Pops' bike later. Hey. Got a little spring. Blinkers. worth hitting the brakes on that one. Whoops. End up on the ground faster than you can say. Noodles. Oh man. In front of the bank 69 degrees, but no sun and all this wind, the wind that we're having ain't so bad here in Village. Man, up on that hill, it's pretty bad. Here we are. Home sweet home.